Today's adventure begins as the recording of this Wednesday, August 28th, 2024. Looks as if I have another rental car that's not wanting to start. Yesterday I had a key fob issue. I walked up to the rental car place. They put another battery in the key fob, walked back, and now trying to start here. So press this. This is all it does. Press brake. Place the key near the start switch. The key is, in fact, very near the start switch. This is all it does. Put it in. Actually, that won't work. Keeps doing that. So I'm going to have to take all my luggage, checking out of this hotel, to take my luggage down to the rental car place, tell them what happened. So now I can put it in here. I put it in reverse. It's still not wanting to crank. Parking sensor. 2 cars in a row. What in the name of heck, man? All right, looks like I'm walking and they're going to have to tow another car. I have the worst issue with rental cars since I've been in freaking SoCal. All right, looks as if this thing is staying here until they can come and figure out what's going on with it. So I had an issue. I was staying at the Disneyland Hotel. The rental car there did the same thing. It was a whole mess about, I don't know, a week or 10 days ago. Went without a rental car for a few days. Now I got another rental car. Thought, okay, maybe this will work out. Same freaking issue. Same issue. And now this thing is not starting. I've been messing with it for probably 30 minutes. So I'm going to take my bag, my luggage, a little Hattie figure. I'm going to walk down Harbor, back to the rental car place and see what they can do. And worst case, I could just take an Uber up to LA to my place I'm staying in Hollywood. What the heck? It's like a cursed trip. Thankfully, the weather is not bad. It's a little overcast out, so the sun's not too permeating. It's about a half-mile walk over to the rental car place on Catella from here. That's probably about 0.4 miles. So let's say half mile, just shy of a half mile. I went in the store and got a little bag for Hattie. So Hattie's rolling around in the bag. I got to make some room in my luggage though when I finally get on the plane. Welcome everyone, TheDailyWoo here to my cursed SoCal extended birthday month trip. What the heck, man? What is up with rental cars? How the heck does this happen twice? See how the day goes. I'm inviting you to join me. It's good to have you here. I gotta get to LA, I got a hotel up there. Join me. Shall you? One thing is for sure, I will always look back on August of 2024 and remember all these occasions. I'm supposed to have that car until a week into September. Then I'm supposed to return it at the airport, fly to another baseball stadium, to the 30th stadium. I talked about that yesterday. Usually you're supposed to return the rental car with a full tank of gas. I got about a quarter of a tank in that one. So when they go over there to fix the issue, tow the car, fix the electrical issue, it's not gonna have a full tank, it's gonna have a quarter of a tank. Hopefully I don't get charged for that, which I probably won't. I explained the situation to them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get another rental car today or if I'll just be taking a rideshare Uber up to LA. I don't really want to do that. I'd rather have a car driving all the way up there, but okay, or I could take the bus. Or I could just take the bus. I don't think that goes to LA though. I kind of wish that it was the old days with just a regular hard key, not the whole electrical key fob thing. Seems to be more trouble than it's worth. Why? I mean, it always happens to me anyway. Like something out of a TV show, a book, or a movie. It's like it doesn't seem real that this would happen 2 times. The exact same thing happens 2 times from the same company in the same time frame on the same trip. It's never happened to me before. It's like deja vu, this place. And I handled it the right way because I came up here and had them replace the key. Yes.
Stacks and keys. 117 or 117 and 16.
There's been an update. I was a little stressed out, not gonna lie. So this is the second time, same issue. First time I had the issue at the Disneyland Hotel. They had to bring someone over to jump the car off. That was a whole mess. The key fob did not have a key inside of it. Some of the newer key fobs will have a key that you can pull out of there to unlock a door, to get into a door. The one issue a couple weeks ago when I was staying at the Disneyland Hotel, that key fob did not. So I called roadside assistance. They ended up coming over. The guy was like, oh, that's weird. There's not a pull-out key in there like most of the new key fobs have. I said, oh, I know. I was attempting to try to look for that as well. So they had to basically use one of these kind of kits and shove the thing down in the window, pry the door open, get the car down to the lower level. They ended up having a tow truck come. That was like, happened a day or two after I was out of the contract with that car. I thought, okay, no more issues with the keys and all that. So this just happened. Checked out of Tropicana Hotel on Harbor Boulevard, walked over near the convention center to the rental car place. They said, oh, you got to go back to the rental car, call roadside assistance through our rental car company. At some point through the day, they will show up, they will jump the car, and then bring it over here. That way we can put you in another car, but that car has to be back on property before we give you another car. And it kind of was like, so if I rented a car and there's a car issue, I have to wait for the roadside assistance to show up and take care of all that before I get into another car. I was a little disgruntled. I want to say I was at the point of serious frustration, but I was a little aggravated. And then the sales associate was obviously, she was just doing her job. So let me get the manager. Manager comes out. She was amazing. Very, very friendly. Went a little overboard, the extra mile a bit to take care of the situation, and gave me another car. So, dude didn't have to walk I was thinking in my mind, I had to walk all the way back over to Harbor Boulevard, wait around till whenever the heck, who knows, when roadside assistance shows up. So long story short, or long story longer, I now am out of that car. They're taking care of that the other car, and I have another rental car, and I'm on my way up to Hollywood. This is a freaking cursed rental car trip, if ever there was one. I need a piping hot caffeinated beverage. I really did think I was gonna have a bad taste in my mouth with the rental car company. I really was thinking I was gonna have to walk all the way back over to Harbor, wait for roadside assistance, but now I have to say, they really handled the situation very well, and I'm pretty content with how they kind of did it. So thank you to the manager there. She was great. Good to go. Caffeine happening. Also, side note, this area over here, if you've ever seen the movie Roadhouse, the original Roadhouse, not the remake recently with Jake Gyllenhaal, but the one with Patrick Swayze, the first scene of the movie was at a bar right over here that used to sit in this parking lot. True story. Also, yesterday I was contemplating maybe going elsewhere for a few days before I come back for some of the Halloween HHN stuff and Not Scary and all that. I looked into the hotel that I'm staying at for the next few days, and it was unrefundable. Not that I was going to refund it and go elsewhere, but that particular place I'm going to be staying at on short notice was non-refundable. So that pretty much sealed the deal with me not going anywhere else. So I'll be up in Hollywood for a few days, and hopefully Interstate 5, the 5 as you would call it. Traffic's not too bad going from Orange County up to LA. I think it's like noon right now, so it might be bad. I think it's noonish right now, maybe a little before noon. It's probably noonish. I was incorrect on the time. It's 11:35 right now. It was about 10 minutes after 11 when I left. Still a good time. It's definitely going to get way worse on the 5 as the day goes on. So I'm hitting northbound at a good time frame, even though there's a bottleneck right here. What do you bet that these are movie prop vehicles? Most likely, because it's Hollywood. I bet they are. It's about a little afternoon, about 12:10, 12:15-ish. I usually check in here is not till 4, but maybe, because I had kind of sort of some bad luck with the car earlier, maybe it'll weigh out in my favor and I can check in now. I'm not even gonna roll my bags up there. I'm just gonna walk up and see what happens. Feeling pretty good now, knowing I'm up in LA. I was down in Orange County for a while. Just kind of needed a little bit of a change. It's good to be back up in LA for a few days. Get off of Harbor Boulevard for a bit. Closer to Hollywood Boulevard. I always love being close to Hollywood Boulevard. I love this hotel. It's like a comfort hotel for me. It's like a, I don't know, I just like staying here. This is like my spot. While I do like Orange County quite a bit, I definitely feel more comfortable when I'm up in LA. In fact, sometimes I wonder if Disneyland Resort was not down in Orange County, if I would be down there as much. But I always feel a little more at quote unquote home when I'm up in the Hollywood area. A couple visits ago, I stayed right here at the Sheraton. This is where Telly Savalas lived till he passed on. In fact, he passed away in the Sheraton there. And his mom had some artwork all over the walls, but they've since removed that. Last time I stayed there, it was down here near by the pool. It was okay to stay there, but I prefer staying here. I always like, if it's available, to get a theme park view room of Universal in the Valley, and then at night you get the views of the hillside of the valley and Burbank and Glendale and North Hollywood. Those whole areas. Warner Brothers off in the distance. Disney Studios off in the distance. So yeah, this is like one of those spots that I just always like staying in. Again, I'm here for a few days. Wasn't able to, if I was to cancel it, I would have lost the money. Wasn't able to transfer that through the third party that I booked through. Usually use hotels.com and all that. And they said if I was to switch it, I wouldn't have been able to put that towards another place. So, and now that I'm up here and out of Orange County and up in LA, I kind of feel as if I feel a little bit of I feel a little relieved, a little cleansing. I was getting a little, I don't know what the word would be. Felt like I was stuck on Harbor Boulevard for a little too long. Probably doesn't make any sense when I state it out loud. It really makes no sense to even say that. But yeah, feels good to be out of there. Even though I'm going to be going back down there, it feels good to kind of be up away from to a different area. Oh, there's my reflection right there. Look, there's my reflection here in the window. I got my floral shirt on right here. Now, if there's someone on the other side of this window and they're looking at me, they probably think I'm filming them, but I can't see them from here. So yeah, hopefully there's no one on the other side thinking that I'm talking about them, because I can't see them. All I see is my reflection. All right, that worked out well. I was able to check in at 2:22 instead of 4. I've showed up sometimes here at 4 p.m. for check-in and had to wait an incredible amount of time. Sometimes I've even waited close to 30 minutes to an hour to check in, but there was no one checking in at this time. They go, oh, your room's already ready. So I guess, yeah. Take the good with the bad. I got a little good and a little bad earlier, but checking in early. Maybe this cursed stay is, the tide is turning. I'm in the room. Give a little impromptu room tour here. Now I've stayed here quite a few times, and sometimes the shower will be like a traditional tub with the pull across shower curtain. But a few of the rooms will have this style, which I actually prefer this style over the other ones. Just my own personal opinion. Of course, close to the boulevard, so I've got a little sign here of Hollywood Boulevard. I'll definitely be hitting the boulevard while I'm here. I'll be staying here for 4 or 5 days. I think four full days and then a checkout day. So I'll be up in Hollywood. Got a little Cuisinart machine here. Got a couple bottles of water that are complimentary. You can also call room service and call the front desk and they'll bring more waters up. Or if you want the Voss, they're $12 each. I'm trying to drink the Vosses because you don't want to be charged the extra $12. A little valley view room here. This is a pull-out couch here. as well. And then I got the bed over here. We're taking my shoes off, relaxing, will be taking place soon enough. Figure out what I'm going to do the rest of the day and over the course of the next few days. Yeah, feeling pretty good. I was a little stressed out earlier. Was stressed out yesterday just with kind of wanting to get home and whatnot. But I'm here for a little while longer. Got Super Nintendo World down there. The all-seeing Minion Eye. Warner Brothers off in the distance. I do have a Universal Studios Hollywood annual pass. Oh, it looks like Waterworld's happening down there too. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Alright, I'm in Hollywood for like 4 or 5 days, give or take a day. Do not feed the fish. You can certainly look at the fish. You can also look at the turtles. Just realize that it is pass holder appreciation days. Goes through September, to the end of September over at Universal. So I'm gonna see what kind of perks those are. But let's take a look at the little turtles right here. And a few of the pass holder perks days, you can get a free item, a complimentary item, and I think today is one of those days. Hello, fishies. The turtles. Looks like the Pass Member Appreciation Day started on August 15th and go through September 30th. There's only a few days, like today, since I am filming this on August 28th, that Wednesday. Also tomorrow this is happening, so today and tomorrow, and then not again until September 4th. And then the 9th and the 10th, you can get this little squishy tram available to the first 3,500 pass holders. So if only less than 3,500 pass holders have already gone in by 126, should be able to get this little squishy tram. And then also, looking down here, I've been wanting to purchase this. These are some of the other ones. Receive 20% off of the discount collectible 60th anniversary Glam Tram popcorn bucket, which I want to get. So I'm going to get that. It's $19.64, but I think I get 20% on top of that. I think when this originally came out, I think it was $39. It's gone down in price. You can see a lot from up there, can't you, one-eyed minion? See all over the valley. This might be the coolest Frankie photo ever. It looks like he's dancing of sorts, right? Oh, you know what? I can see from here that there are plenty of the squishies left. Plenty of the squishies. At Universal Studios Hollywood. All right, heading in. There's the globe. See the globe right there and the archway. And upon scanning my annual pass going in, they gave me this little card. Now I passed these on the way up the escalator. When I exit back out, I'll get the little squishy tram that's going to look just like this. And I was kind of thinking maybe they were sold out of these because they moved them from the last place. But yeah, I'm going to purchase one of these too and ship this home along with my Hatbox Ghost Sipper. And there's also a new popcorn bucket over at the movie theater, a new Batman popcorn bucket. So maybe I'll just go full popcorn bucket today. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, it's the bride and Frankie. Hello there. I wasn't expecting them to be walking by here. With tax and the discount, it was $18 for the popcorn bucket, but I also get free popcorn throughout the course of the day, too. Nice. All right, I have turned in my certificate and now I have the squishy tram has been accomplished. I also got Jamba Juice. I almost forgot how dang good Jamba Juice is. This is the acai flavored stuff. So I got tram popcorn bucket here. I got the squishy tram there. Let me get back up to the room. I'll show. Also, the Batman just came out, but the movie theater had Batman popcorn buckets. That was like the Bat Light. I saw a guy leaving with a couple, and I go, "Oh, where'd you get those?" He goes, "Oh, over at the CityWalk movie theater." I said, "Do you have to buy a ticket?" He goes, "No, just go in, tell them you want to go to the popcorn area or to the snack bar area, and they will sell you one." So that's what I did after I ended up going in Universal and buying this popcorn bucket. I went to go try to get the Batman light one, which I saw online the other day. I didn't realize they were already out. And when I went in, they were already sold out. According to the associate in there, they go, "Oh, we're already sold out. We have the cups." I go, "I don't want the cup. I want the bucket." I said, "Will you be getting more in?" And her answer was, "I don't think so." So I'm taking that as maybe they will, maybe they won't. But I didn't get it today. It looks pretty cool. Bat light. Already sold out. I also found a very peculiar and or interesting that I was looking at some of the HHN merch again, and they have no Texas Chainsaw merch out anywhere. Texas Chainsaw celebrating the 50th anniversary, a massive announcement in May by John Murdy at Midsummer Scream. There is not one shred of merchandise or an inkling, with the exception of Sawyer Barbecue on the lower lot food stand, that there's going to be a maze or a house for Texas Chainsaw, which is kind of weird. Even on the pillars in front of the Universal store on CityWalk, where they have all the mazes, and even on the shirt that has all the houses that are coming, it's not listed on there. I have no idea why that is. Really grateful to have made it up to Hollywood, however. Started off kind of like I was saying, I'm cursed when it comes to travel. Flights always delayed. Rental cars always have issue. If you're with me and I go to get in a line anywhere, pick the other line, because I'm always going to choose the wrong one. I have the worst luck with everything, with travel-wise and line-wise. But it seemed to have worked out today. I made it up here. Some nice accommodations. I got a popcorn bucket here. I got to figure out how to get home. I got the little squishy. I got the squishy. Past member squishy. I'm going to head back up to the room. Again, I'm up in LA Hollywood for a few days. Then back to Orange County for a few days, then HHN. Then a couple days later, heading out to another stadium. And then heading home for a few days, and then back out here again. I like this. It's very squishy. It's cute. Comes in the box. It also, I guess you could squish that too, but you'd be squishing cardboard. This is squishing a squishy tram. Universal Studios Hollywood pass. What am I saying? Pass member. Oh, yeah. All right. Universal Glamour Trail. That's another word for an AP. That's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over. Short and sweet.